When I was embracing my Elijah complex, I was assuming that because I see hopelessness in this generation, I see a defeated people. I see a people born defeated, willing to accept all kind of madness. Even when you speak on their behalf, they are the first to cast you down for simply having the audacity to say what they are refusing to say, even though you are speaking to their pains.
Do you care?
The point where I stopped caring was when I arrived at the position that I'm actually not writing for this generation. I'm not talking for this generation.
You said you are writing for history.
I'm writing for posterity. I'm writing for another generation that will come on. The truth is the truth is the truth, regardless of where and when it is spoken.
But I'm saying you have written for this generation.
I have written. It is for this generation to decide whether what I am saying works for them. I know that what I have said, the things I have written, are found untruthful precepts. Now, whether my society is accepting of the truth or not is a different ballgame entirely. But I have evolved to a point, perhaps of arrogance, where I am not bothered by the acceptance of my society. I couldn't care less whether this society embraces me or accepts the truth of what I have said to them, because I know of the timelessness of truth and the godly nature of truth. I know that as long as the things I have written are found on truth, it will resonate with a generation that desires to return to normalcy. They would also be able to retrace their steps back to the point where we lost the battle, if we lose the battle. But it is critical that we tell these truths. It was a wise man that said that the truth that is untold is not the truth. It is only the truth we tell that is the truth. If you know a truth and you prefer to keep quiet and you found a reason to be silent, the reality is that that truth is not told. Truth dies in darkness. I think it was the New York Times that had that as their masthead at some point in the past, or maybe Washington Post. I'm not sure which one now, but truth dies in darkness. If you do not articulate the truth, it dies.
But this generation loves you.
See, this generation looks for messiahs. I am not a messiah. I'm just Dele Farotimi, another Nigerian, warts and all, with all the weaknesses of every other human being. I don't need them to love me. I need them to act on the truth that they know. We find it very comfortable and convenient to point fingers at our ruiners. But the reality is that the true change that Nigeria desires or demands or needs has to come from the individual, coming to the knowledge of the fact that we cannot continue like this. If there is no personal regeneration, there cannot be national regeneration.